Hi, and welcome back to Write and Rise. Today, we continue with the Feminine Blueprint of Success series. We will be discussing how the feminine body was not designed for constant output. But before I get into that, if you are on a self healing, self development journey, I have created free workbooks and guides that is available on my website, and I will link that in the description below. Now, let's begin. Modern success frameworks, rooted in industrial era logic and patriarchal structures, treat the human body like a machine. They glorify linear progress, constant output, and rigid consistency, as if we are built to operate at peak performance 24/7. But women are not machines. Women are cycles. From the moment of our first menstruation, our bodies are turned into a rhythmic, organic intelligence that follows the lunar calendar, not the clock on the wall. Our energy isn't meant to be steady. It pulses. It rises and falls like the tide, shaped by the phases of our menstrual cycle. During the follicular phase, with estrogen rising, we often feel lighter, more social, and driven by fresh ideas. Creativity surges, our minds race with possibility. This is when inspiration strikes, when solutions appear out of nowhere, when we feel most aligned with growth and expansion. Then comes ovulation, a peak of vitality, charisma, and expressive power. Our bodies are literally designed for connection, communication, and outward expression. But soon after, as progesterone increases in the luteal phase, our energy shifts inward. We become more reflective, discerning, protective. Our intuition sharpens and we see patterns more clearly. We sense boundaries more deeply and crave rest and meaning over output. And when menstruation begins, our bodies call us into stillness, a biological reset. The endometrial lining sheds, but so too does emotional and mental clutter. It's a sacred time of release, insight, and renewal. Yet in a world that values constant doing, this natural descent is often pathologized. Cravings, sensitivity, fatigue, these are all signals. They are the wisdom of the body asking for alignment, not shame. Your nervous system, too, doesn't operate on a flat line. It moves with tides and seasons, with moonlight and darkness, with the internal rhythms of your hormones. You are not meant to be the same every day. You are meant to evolve, to ebb and flow, to be radiant one week and cavernous the next. The variability is the essence of feminine power. But the dominant masculine model of success ignores this truth. It demands sameness, the same schedule, day after day, regardless of your natural rhythm, the same productivity, as if inspiration could be summoned like a factory whistle, the same pace, even when your body aches for slowness, the same emotional regulation, repressing tears, anger, and grief in favor of calm professionalism, the same expectations, as if every woman must fit the mold of an emotionless, endlessly available worker. It's like asking the ocean to be still, to never crest into waves, never retreat with the tide, never respond to the moon's pull. It's not only impossible, it's violent. And for thousands of years, women have been punished for their nature. Our cycles have been called impure, our emotions labeled irrational, our need for rest seen as laziness, our intuition dismissed as superstition. But the real disorder is the system. The problem isn't the woman who weeps before her period, or needs to slow down during her moon time, or feels more creative under a full moon, but the culture that refuses to honor her biology. The future of success isn't about fitting women into a masculine mold. It's about redefining success altogether around wholeness, around rhythm, around honoring the body as a living, breathing, cyclical being. We are nature, and nature doesn't rush, she unfolds. The silent agreements that keep women small. In every society, women inherit a set of unwritten, invisible agreements that are handed down through generations. These contracts are not signed on paper, they are encoded in folklore, religious teachings, family traditions, school curricula, popular media, and the everyday chatter of friends and strangers. Though they vary in wording and emphasis from one culture to another, they share a common purpose: to define what it means to be a good woman. Because they are never explicitly discussed, they become part of the background noise of a woman's life, shaping her thoughts, actions, and self evaluation without ever being questioned. The sources of the contracts is culture, religion, family, and history. When a girl grows up surrounded by these forces, the contracts become internalized as personal obligations rather than external demands. They are felt as an innate sense of duty, a gut level should be, and they are rarely open to negotiation. Because the contracts are invisible, women rarely recognize when they are performing for others. The mental choreography looks something like this: anticipation. Before a meeting, a woman rehearses how to phrase her ideas so they sound collaborative rather than assertive. Self monitoring. During a conversation, she watches her facial expressions, tone, and body language, adjusting them mid sentence to stay pleasant. Post interaction evaluation. After the encounter, she replays the interaction in her head, critiquing any moment where she may have taken up too much space or made someone uncomfortable. Then compensation. To offset any perceived misstep, she sends a follow up email apologizing for being direct, or she prepares a small treat for them to demonstrate her gratitude. This cycle repeats countless times a day: in the kitchen, on the commute, at the office, and on social media. It creates a constant state of hypervigilance where the default mode is not relaxation, but the anticipation of how to meet these invisible standards. We will continue with the success framework for women in the next video. So if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to follow the success framework videos and comment wise if you are ready to rise into the woman you know you were always meant to be. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.